right, these boys are excited about this one. Got some new stickies. These are the System3 Off-Road RC500s. So rock crawler 500s. S stands for sticky, so they make them in a normal compound, and then these are the sticky compound. So gonna be comparing them against the 35-inch Roxxzilla. They only make the 35s in sticky, so you know those are sticky as well. So we'll get some boring stuff here out of the way, like durometer reading, get the questions out of the way, and then start doing some direct comparisons on the trails. So we got a little durometer right here. We're gonna get some measurements on these new RC500s, and then we'll do a little comparison on the Zillas just to see which one's softer. Just in case you don't know, a little lower reading on the durometer means it's softer, which means it's stickier. So the lower number, the better, but then again with that, it's gonna be less durable, get tore up a little more. That's everybody's biggest complaint. Oh, sidewall on the Zilla's not gonna hold up, or oh, they see a chunk missing out of the tread the very first time they take it out. It's what you're gonna have with stickies. You can't have it all. So I think the way you're supposed to use these is take a few readings and take an average out of all the readings you get, because I don't think it's gonna be consistent with each individual point on the tire. So take a rough average and you can calculate it out on your own if you want. So get here on the outside. See what this is. Looking at 39.5, 29, 35, 40, 31, what we're averaging now with all these points. Say somewhere around in between 32 and 40. So let's just say 35. And then we got a nice used worn-in set of Zillas. 39, 45, 40, 31, 53. 38. Shit, so that looks like high 30s. They're both at 7 PSI. We're gonna run everything as comparable as possible today. Seems like they're pretty dang close as far as the softness of the compound. And then as they sit right now, it looks like the RC500s are actually a little bit softer than the Zilla. Ethan's gonna be driving both of these X3s. We're not gonna try to run two different tires on the same machine at the same time. That's just too much work. And then I'm not sure if I already said this or not, but measured these unmounted. The RC500S right here measured 34.5 inches tall. That's with a level on top and everything. That's at 7 PSI. And then the Zillas at 7 PSI measured true 35 inches, level on top, same sort of thing in the garage. So this is I think roughly a 53-pound tire new. Well, that's without the wheel, that's just solely the tire. And then the RC500S is listed as 58 pounds. So they're both 8-ply. And then one thing I wanted to cover, everyone seems to complain about the sidewalls on the Zillas blowing out because you're running into stuff, whatever. So we'll see how this goes. All right, so as I'm sure a lot of you know, sticky tire starts out a little hard and then it just gradually gets stickier and stickier as it gets a little wear to it until it's eventually just gone. So trying to make this the most apples to apples comparison, we got a little something up our sleeve to try to even the playing field and give these RC500s a shot at the reigning rock champ. trying to give it a little smoke show on these little ledges, but it was gripping up and bouncing. That's classic broken drive shaft or something else. So we'll try it on something else, but just for comparison, Jim's coming in his Pro R. It's also on 35-inch Zillas. All right, this is screen doors, same obstacle. I wouldn't really compare them just yet. We need to get a little wear on those RC500s, but here's Ethan and my X3 on Zillas. Not really sure what Ethan's doing, but I guess he's gonna give it another shot. All right, we're on GOAT. I wouldn't put too much weight on the direct comparisons just yet. We're still trying to find a good spot to get a little burnout with these. But we can see how a brand new tire does against a nicely worn in sticky right here. Easy peasy. Need to get a good burn down on these RC500s. Alright, so one thing I do want to mention, it seems like the Zillas kind of have more tread in the middle, the part of the tire that's always going to be making contact with the ground. Of course, lowering the tire pressure kind of negates that. But it seems like the RC500s kind of have more tread on the outside and less on the inside. So we're having little problems with it being a little squirrely, not having horizontal traction. So we're going to see this part of the tire that sticks up the highest. I don't know if you can see, it still kind of has a little bit of a round profile, so we're trying to flatten that down a little bit to where we have the whole flat surface, the flat profile of the tire touching the ground. right, so this is one of the looser climbs. It's starting to rain. Raining pretty good. See how these RC500s do. Kind of hugged right. Yeah. Further right. All right, being 100% honest with y'all here, we're starting to notice a little bit of a trend, so we're not just gonna sit there and bash them because they still are a new tire. Gonna keep running them. We'll run them on everything and get video of every single obstacle that we hit out here today, and see how the rest of the day goes. and then back driver. Hey, go all the way back driver, see if it'll pivot. Do not go back. Hey, stay in it and go forward. Hey, rear axle. Hey, we got a winch. So I think Ty broke both his passenger side rear axle and his drive shaft, so one wheel peel. This wheel's the only wheel turning right now, so see if we can get him out of here. A rear prop shaft, old pretzel. I don't know if you can see it. There's the rear, there's the front section of the rear. Ty just did. You need to go passenger before you go back driver. And reverse. Hold up. Hey, just stop. All right, being in the exact same situation as Ty so that we can keep on riding the day, we're not gonna try. We're just gonna winch out of this and keep it going for the video's purposes. All right, it's Ty's hole. He's named it right now. He said never again, he's done with it. All right, so we're right here in Cottonmouth Creek. We can't remember the name of this climb, but Ethan's done it once before, so he's gonna try it in my machine and then we'll see. We're not hopeful, but see what the RC500s can do. Done stumped her out at the top somehow. Turn left. Turn left. Uh-oh.
Might need a higher pull.
Nice. All right, started with 3 Can-Ams down to 1. Keep it going, see what we can do. These things are pieces of crap, man. Back at Hell's Gate. Ethan's gonna give it a try. I don't know, we'll see. We're not sure that these can squeeze but through the bottom of it, but see how these go. And then I think Jim's talking himself into this, so see if the Pro R can make it up. So honestly, like right here, it's real hard to squeeze by. We kind of like angle it in this way and then turn it back. The Zillas will really squeeze their way through there, so see what the RC500s can do. Just creep your front end through there. Try to turn the back. Jim's confident in the Pro R. Yeah, keep coming. Keep coming, Jim. Yeah, hey, turn passenger into it a little bit as you go forward. Keep coming. Keep coming. Back up. Hey, 5 feet. Keep coming. What? Keep coming. 5 feet. Keep coming. All right, now go from there. Commit. He needs to stay right. messed up after hitting Hell's Gate. So we're on Fun Haver. It's always slick. So see how these tires do. Alright, we're back at the house. There's barely any wear on these, so I think I have a clip of like 1 or 2 rides after taking the Zillas out after they were new, so I'll see if I can throw that in here. So you can see like these very edges. I don't know if you can see that at all. This one's like flaking a bit already. But can barely see some of these. That's like nothing for a sticky. I think the Zillas had some big old chunks, but that's the front. The front seems to have a lot less wear on them. And then we can kind of see the back. That's kind of typically what you'd see from a Zilla after one ride, especially with what we were doing. So I don't know, I think once they start to get this, they actually start to get better. So we're gonna keep giving these a go and see if they continually get better as they go or what.